Come on. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Kozy Knight, and today I'm going to play the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe version. This is supposed to be a really good game. It's over 10 years old. I think it came out in 2013. And it's a casual indie adventure / horror game where we play a character named Stanley, but we also don't play a character named Stanley. I don't know what that means, but that's what a lot of descriptions say. So we're going to check this out. Apparently it has over 42 endings for this Ultra Deluxe version. I don't think we're going to get 42 endings, but we're going to try and get one. So grab your snacks, get cozy. Let's do this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
Oh my God, Stanley.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh my God.
Stanley was happy.
How the hell is Stanley happy?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Okay.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right, way to go, Stanley. Oh, it's me. I was enjoying the story. Okay. Can I touch anything? No? All right, Stanley, what should we do?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's all my buddies? 429.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Aw. Are you sure? 430, he's my best friend.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
All right, I'm doing it 20 times.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okay, I feel like I'm being played now. I don't know how many I'm at, but...
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, okay. Sounds like a challenge. Where the hell is 417? Okay, I gotta be close. 420. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
I feel like the narrator's playing me. 437? Wait a minute, isn't 43? Oh, I can't get to 437. Oh, 437. 416. There is no 437. Oh, yes, there is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
You're just wasting my time. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
All right, I'm not going to do this much longer.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
All right, just give me a...
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
You better give me a trophy for this. Oh, 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Is that possible? 419. How?
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I really wasn't... Oh, I went the wrong way. No. I wasn't expecting this from this game. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing or not. 416.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Oh my god, settle down, buddy. Where's the copy machine? Over here? Nope. I'm lost. Oh, here it is.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Okay, so originally he said go to the meeting room. I don't know where that is, but I'm glad I made him happy. Okay, have to go this way. Is that the meeting room? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I guess I'll go on my left. Oh,
Yet
looks
there
like
was
a
not
meeting
a
room.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Should I be looking at any of this stuff? Get Chris out of the broom closet. Not cost efficient. Top 20 things you love about your boss. Oh. Didn't it say something about getting somebody out of the broom closet? Ah.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
What? All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is this my... No, I guess not. Okay. Oh. The hell? Executive bathroom. Ooh. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. All right. Well, I'm guessing that's not his office. I go in here? No. I guess I'm going here.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs,
What?
the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it.
Oh, great.
2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
So he just gave me the code? Okay. Let's try it out. 2, 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
All right. Oh, what the hell? Is it like the Truman Show, the movie with Jim Carrey? It's all fake? Probably. Oh, what is this? An elevator? Okay. I want to go up, please. No, I guess I'm going down. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Weird.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Escape. Should I? That sounds better than Mind Control Facility. What the hell?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh. His violent death, really? Okay, you know what? Stanley, it's your life, not mine. Maybe this will be ending 1.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
That is true. What the hell? Stanley. What do you think? Can you die, Stanley? We're gonna find out. Okay, where the hell am I?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Narrator, how could you do this to me? Oh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Save me. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Is that ending number 1?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
All right. I guess I'm restarting.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So that narration for The Office was different. Interesting. 2, 8,
Stanley just sat around twiddling
4,
his thumbs,
5.
trying to input, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So I'm here again, and I'm really tempted to try that again, but I will not. It's really tempting, though. Okay, what the hell is this? Light bulb. Oh.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
What the hell?
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, okay. I guess I'm going this way. Just waiting for all these screens to turn on. Oh. Camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
my
their
gosh.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom
Wow.
meant nothing.
What am I? 427? Oh yeah, that's my office right over there. Right there. So I came from that side. I guess I gotta go this way. Wow, this is crazy. Up. What if I don't want to go up? Okay. Guess I don't have a choice.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
How do I
really been
get
under
up there?
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
So mind control, eh?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I don't know.
But here was the proof.
Oh.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This is very interesting. Oh, what's down there? So I'm assuming it wants me to go and turn off the power. I'm wondering why there's a button that says 3 here. Okay, doesn't do anything. All right, I'll play your game. Oh, maybe I have to do 1, 2, 3? Oh, 5. I didn't see a 1, 2, or a 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Okay, let's do 1, 2. It's probably not going to do anything. 3 was over here. 3. I think 4 is up there. Oh, I can't get up there? Oh, okay. Oh well. Looks like there's a lot more to do here. What is this? Yeah, it looks like there's a lot more to this room than just coming over here, but I'll do what the narrator says. Mind control. Idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Is on an option? Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What did I do?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Am I dead?
Yes.
Huh?
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I feel like that's gonna be game over if I step through here. I don't think I had another choice. Other than I could have pushed on, but now I don't have a choice. All right, I guess I'm going through the door. Is this ending number 2?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Ah. Oh, I'm right back where I was. Okay, so that must have been another ending. So, as I said, there's 42.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
Oh.
How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Okay. So he's not telling me to go to the...
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
So before he told me to go to the meeting room. But now it's different. Interesting. Okay, what do you want me to do? Tell me. I need you, narrator. Okay, let's keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Enter the door on his left. Should I go right? I feel like we should go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah. Employee lounge. That sounds good. Where's the employee lounge? Oh, this?
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Hey, come on, it's a nice room. Can I get a drink?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really
all right.
it.
Okay, I get it. I
But
was just
eager
looking.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Huh. So there are lots of choices. Like I could go into there. Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Or I could go down there. That's the meeting room down there. No, I want to go off the beaten path. Uh-oh. I didn't think I'd be able to. Oh, crap.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Narrator. What the hell?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
When in doubt, you go left.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. There's a truck. Hello? Okay, I guess I gotta go down this way. What have I done? Oh no, I'm back in here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here
Oh,
yet.
this is that
all
other
a
door.
spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
Spoiler, I've already been here.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Oh no.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
All right. We'll say that's ending 3.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. Meeting room again. Oh.
When Stanley...
What the...
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh man, where do I go? Okay, when in doubt, you always go left. Oops. Did that just go around to the same? Yeah, it did. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the options. Okay, I'll go this way.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man, the narrator's just starting it whenever he wants. Oh, no.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. What did we miss? I don't know. I don't think I can go over there. All right.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
This is not right.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I thought I was the only one that was supposed to be confused. What the hell? I don't think this is the way.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh,
But
no.
you're going to restart on me, aren't you?
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
No.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I'm sorry.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Trademarked. That's hilarious. All right. That's not where I'm supposed to go. All right. I'll take his word for it.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Okay, concentrate.
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh. I don't think this is the way.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Huh?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
How the hell?
You won't want to miss anything.
How am I supposed to remember this fern? Okay, fern with 2 windows, painting. All right. It's exciting.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm back at the fern. Okay. Oh no. Well, what the hell? What am I supposed to do now? I know where I'm supposed to go. Supposed to go this way. And then this way. And there's supposed to be 2 doors.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Well, yeah, but the line doesn't take me where I'm supposed to go. Oh.
Oh, no,
Back here again.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh. All right.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Now you're talking.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I want it to be a horror. Give me some jump scares.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
All right, I'll ignore it.
Ah, a choice.
Okay.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
That made no sense. The confusion ending.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how
After a
this
long
goes?
time, Stanley dies.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Jesus. Oh no. That didn't work. Narrator.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. Back to the meeting room again. This is very clever. Different, very different. Oh no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right. It's probably changed. Maybe, maybe not.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But what if I don't? Oh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Oh, crap.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That is true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Boring.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I don't think Stanley is. Damn it.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, no. Narrator.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I'm Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm 427 again. But the office is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, no. This is totally different. Oh,
when
no.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, if you say so.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
All right, I'll go
Coming
up this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wonder if this is different. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. All right, I like it. 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Aww.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
But I want to continue. Let me out.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Elevator again. Yeah. Am I going to mind control again? Seems like it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But I've already done this.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
well. I think this time... I mean, last time off took me outside, which just restarted me. So I'm going to hit...
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
But I did already.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh, crap.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation, then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh, crap.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh, man.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yeah.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
You erased them?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I don't know if this will do anything,
I'm
but...
sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh, no.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I don't know what that did.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something
really
here
don't
will
know what I'm
save
doing.
me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.